nothing there.
Any news?
Well, 2 bits of news, but you already have both of them.
Davey.
What do you got for me, sleep good?
I've still got some questions about those acts of piracy.
Fire away, kid. I'm a font of information. What do you want to know?
No, that's not helpful.
I'm drawing a blank.
I hate it when that happens.
What's this deep gut person like, anyway?
Trying to sneak some information out of me, eh?
Yes.
I can respect that, kid. Reminds me of me when I was your age.
Oh, when was that? About 20 minutes ago?
Oh.
Do you really think Deep Gut can tell me what happened to Elaine and LeChuck and help me get off this island?
If there's anyone who can help you with your problems, Skipwood, it's Deep Gut.
Bye.
Keep up the pirating, kid. I'm rooting for you.
Right, so, still need to work how to break the crank. I don't remember having an issue with this.
Unicorns!
So it can't be something
Get your
too
hand
out
on
there.
glass unicorns!
I mean, what I basically want is...
And the dead winds crest you.
I want this to roll up there and then get stuck so he can't do it.
And I never ever do a thing about the weather.
Talk about you.
Ahoy there!
Ahoy there, Master Threepwood.
Well, if you didn't build the narwhal, why are you the captain?
Okay, yeah, that's not...
Right.
Yeah.
So all I have...
Yeah, okay.
Heave to and strike your colors! I've come to seize your ship!
You have? Jolly good. No one's been man enough to take the Screaming Narwhal for over 2 years.
He's got a really good attitude for someone who's about to lose his ship. I found your membership card!
Keep it. In my book, possession is 7/12 of the law.
Good, because I don't...
I was told there would be no math!
Maths. So, well, I've already used
Be
it.
seeing ya.
I look forward to it.
I've already used it, so that's not
I
helpful.
never ever do a thing about the weather, because the weather never ever does a thing for me.
So yeah, it's logical to use the fire to set the bomb and then put it here. But the problem is, there's no timing element once it's in here. As far as I can tell. I wonder if I could just actually set it and then walk away.
And the dead winds crest you. Oh, in the bottle of grog.
So if I light this, and then put it in his underwear.
It's a good thing Winslow's undies have so much crotchal support.
Is that actually going down? I can't assume that that's something you just have to wait for. I know that. I knew that that would happen. I've already done that once. But yeah, the only thing I can do is put a bomb in there and then use the crank. But then he just immediately cranks back, so...
And the dead winds crest you.
It's not like
Oh,
there's
in the
something
bottle
we
of
can do over
grog.
here. So it's not like there's something we can do down there to distract him and then do this.
Alley-oop!
Wait, what? Oh, he's climbing across it.
Uh-oh. Hey!
Oh, I thought something would have happened there. Like he would have had it this way around, then we put it in the trousers and it goes back up. I mean, can I do that? I mean, it seems like we're meant to put it in the underwear. I must have all the stuff I need,
Okay,
though.
now what?
Eh. I think we've got all of our items that we need, though. Like, we can't seem to find any other items. We're gonna go kaboom now. That's the clothesline. He then pulls it back to get rid of me with the bomb in it.
No, don't, please.
And then boom.
You'll have to be a lot sneakier than that if you want to knock me off, lad.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What? Clever boy.
There we go. Right, there we go. That was painful.
Well played, Master Threepwood. Or should I say, Captain Threepwood.
Captain?
Aye, now that you've bounced me off the Screaming Narwhal, you're officially its captain. Until someone else comes along and knocks you off.
Sweet.
Aye, bloody well sweet it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some massive internal hemorrhaging to attend to. Congratulations!
Oh, that was funny.
I just got a tip there's some kind of wanton piracy going on around here.
Not just any wanton piracy. A genuine ship seizure committed by none other than Captain Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Guybrush is one word.
Wonderful! I could probably get a week's worth of stories out of this. You know, Threepwood, you've got spunk. Pirate spunk.
Ew.
Now, why don't you take a walk with me back to the keel hauler? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, it all started back on Melee Island. And that's how I wound up here on Flotsam Island.
Well, I don't know how you did it, Seawood. But thanks to you, I've got enough sordid swashbuckling stories to keep the Flotsam Keel Hauler Gazette afloat for months. That'll show those bozos over at the Times.
Yeah, that's, great. Now, about Deep Gut.
My pleasure, Threepwood. Sit tight while I make you a copy.
Copy?
Tammy, give me a copy of the Deep Gut file. Prado. Right away, Mr. Nipperkin. Here you go, kid. Everything you need to know to contact Deep Gut. Don't let anyone know I gave this to you, okay? My editor will put me on deep cover in the obituary beat. Catch my drift?
Not really, but...
Great! Now, if you'll excuse me, Ace reported Davy Nipperkin's got some headlines to grab.
Finally! Now I can ask this Deep Gut person how to get off this island and back to Elaine. Seems simple enough.
So, there, left, up, up, up. Deadline. Right, so we want to go... I do not fully understand. I think that's where we're going to end up. Right. So, right, so here we are. Yeah, left, up, up, up. Is that, so do we just go left, up? We have to go up 3 times. Up, up. I'm gonna change those, but up. Ah, there we go. Creepy shack.
Something about that shack shivers me timbers.
Voodoo. Voodoo lady?
What's the word?
Deadline.
Deadline.
Well, maybe not then. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I know that tune.
Welcome, Guybrush.
Yeah.
The Voodoo Lady! Boy, am I glad to see you. I've got so many questions.
There'll be time enough for questions later. But first, hand me the LeChuck Slayer.
The what?
The cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Now that LeChuck has been destroyed, the cutlass must be ritually dismantled in a soul-chilling voodoo ceremony to ensure that his evil never reawakens.
About that.
Yeah, about that. I tried to destroy LeChuck with the cutlass, but I had to make some last-second substitutions, and there were some complications.
What manner of complications?
Hello.
Well, the cutlass didn't so much annihilate LeChuck as it turned him human.
What?
I couldn't believe it either. Personally, I think it's a trick.
A human LeChuck. This is troubling.
Can you help me?
I'll do as much as the fates allow, but I fear that you will not like what I have to say.
Yeah, let's go around.
Can you help me get off Flotsam Island? I've got a ship, but it won't do me any good with these crazy winds.
The cards say no.
No? Can't you just wiggle your fingers and voodoo schmoodoo the winds to blow out?
What you ask is beyond my power, Guybrush.
Then what in the name of Satan's comb-over are you good for, you bloated old sea hag?
What was that?
That was the Pox of LeChuck.
Who the what now?
The what?
The Pox of LeChuck. When your improperly enchanted cutlass turned LeChuck into a human, all the evil voodoo juju within him had to go somewhere. Were you touching him at the time?
Touching the sword.
I was. Does that explain the antisocial behavior and the crude gestures?
Yes. Some of LeChuck's evil has seeped into your hand.
Do you have a cure?
No, but I know where you can find one.
I feel a piratey quest coming on.
To eliminate the Pox of LeChuck, you must seek out La Esponja Grande.
The big sponge?
La Esponja Grande is no ordinary sponge, Treepwood. It is a legendary sea sponge with incredible voodoo exfoliating abilities, capable of absorbing limitless quantities of voodoo mojo.
Where can I find it?
I have never seen it myself, but a former friend of mine, Coronado de Cava, spent many years searching for it. I last saw him in the Jerkbait Islands. Take this locket to him, and tell him I vouched for your character.
I'll get right on it after I find Elaine.
That would be unwise, Guybrush. The Pox of LeChuck must be eliminated before it spreads.
Whatever.
Okay. We don't want another pandemic.
Can you tell me if Elaine is okay?
The view is hazy. Ask again later.
Later? But she could be in danger. Or dead. Or worse.
I only know what the spirits reveal, Guybrush Treepwood.
Right. How do I stave off the pox of LeChuck?
Do you have anything to stave off the Pox of LeChuck? His hand is really starting to annoy me.
The only way to safely deal with the Pox is La Esponja Grande.
Yeah, long term, but what about like a short term, like, you know, dealing with the symptoms?
What else can you tell me about the Pox of LeChuck?
It's a creeping cloud of unstoppable evil, spreading LeChuck's accumulated vileness like a disease across the seas.
Ugh.
Even now, I can sense the Pox wending its way to this very island.
Oh dear.
Assuming that I do go looking for La Esponja Grande after I get off this island, what else can you tell me about it?
It's a giant magical sea sponge capable of absorbing immense voodoo energies. If there's anything that can mop up all of LeChuck's evil mojo, it's the sponge.
Right. What about this locket?
Tell me more about this locket.
It was given to me by my friend, Coronado de Cava.
Why do you keep putting dramatic pauses around friend? Was Coronado...
Yes, he was my boyfriend.
Icky.
We met in the Jerkbait Islands many years ago. I fell in love with his treasure-hunting mind and his beautiful eyes. He fell in love with my voodoo charms and my supple...
La 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 la, not listening.
Like a volcano! But after several months of ocean-steaming passion, our love cooled after he became obsessed with the myth of La Esponja Grande. When we parted, he gave me that locket.
Sad. And disquietingly graphic.
Right. Well, what's your name?
You know, you've been helping me out for years, and I still don't know your name.
Names have power, Guybrush Treepwood. Only a fool willingly gives it away.
Does my name have power?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I like that. It's annoying because sometimes there are still some good lines with the old sense of humour, and sometimes maybe it's just me. Maybe they just fall flat for me.
Are you sure you can't help me get off Flotsam Island?
As I said, the mysteries of Flotsam are above my pay grade. Seek out others to assist you.
And how'd you end up here?
Well, how'd you end up on Flotsam Island?
I go where I am needed.
Well, that's incredibly cryptic and pointless.
So you're Deep Gut? Davy Nipperkin's source of off-island news?
Yes.
Why?
The price of a voodoo lifestyle is not merely spiritual, little pirate. It also requires a substantial financial commitment.
Right, well, I think we've got everything we can there, I think.
Well, this has been disturbing, but I've got an island to escape, a wife to find, and apparently a giant voodoo-sucking sponge to hunt.
May the fates guide you, Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, right, sorry, we're done. I thought you were going to do a big teleporty thingy away, and then we would be left. Ooh, a machine.
What's this?
I recently found this contraption in a swamp. I have yet to plumb its mysteries.
Okay, so I don't know what that's for. But I think... Well... How do I get out of here? Let's head back to town, shall we?
Wait,
What?
Or not?
perhaps I can help you escape from Flotsam Island.
How? What's this?
That is a bottle containing an ancient scroll left behind by the Vacalians, the former inhabitants of Flotsam Island.
Ancient scroll, huh? Do you think you can tell me anything about these messed up winds?
Perhaps, but first, you'll have to figure out how to break the unbreakable bottle I've sealed it in.
Unbreakable bottle? Why would you do that?
Some secrets are too dangerous to fall into mortal hands, Threepwood.
Anything else you want to tell me about this scroll in the bottle?
I purchased the scroll from a bitter old pirate named Magee. Make of that what you will.
Okay, well, at least we now have an idea of what to do, which is trying to break the unbreakable bottle. But it looks like it's got a stopper, so we could just, remove the stopper.
I just bet that Hemlock's map holds the secret to getting off this island and back to Elaine. But how will I get it out of that unbreakable bottle?
Well, we don't have any more bombs, so we can't do that. But I think we will find out how we do that next time. Well, we'll get it done eventually, I hope. And then we'll get off Flotsam. And that, I assume, will be the end of this chapter. That will hopefully be next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.